Yo, what up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Uvu, Skype, whatever, Ustream. Um, what up, you guys? Like, I know it's late. It's like 3:37 in the morning, but I was up watching my boy, Foot's video. He was talking about being humble and whatnot. Whew, killing them. I'm listening to Limo. Like, this another one of the up-and-coming greats in Arkansas. You know, Foot's legend coming to you soon. But I was listening to his, about his Stay Humble video, and just to reiterate on that, yeah, like, cause me growing up, that's all I hung around. Like, I had a bunch of humble, up and coming guys that are like doing big and great things right now, you know, and all I can do is thank them because that's all I know how to be is humble. Like, yeah, I catch the big head sometimes, but when I go to sheds with them niggas, and they, man, put in work on me, you know, that brings me back down. Like, I'm not where I need to be, but being humble will take you a long way, better than having a pocket, chops, and everything. Well, somewhat, because I see it like this, you know, it's sad. I see it like as, it's sad when most people don't like you outside your plan. They'll give your props what props is due, but they don't like you outside of what you do in your craft or what you do in your ministry, because music is a ministry. It's a way of touching people's lives, um, religiously or gospelly. It inspires a lot of people. Like, dang, well, these cats up here doing their thing. Like, you know, what about, what? Why don't I try mine? It really sometimes music can set the tone. Like, no lie, it can set the tone for, like, okay, if they out here doing their thing, even though it's seasonal, they probably got a job back at home, but they doing their thing. Man, maybe I should still try to pursue my dream. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes we set the example. Like, just like how Garen, Darius, Wesley, Boo, Steven, Wallace Walker, Chris Wallace, a whole list of great musicians and artists set the standard for me. Deji Jones, another, you know, Arkansas great, like, they set the tone for me because, they were so humble. They were willing, they weren't, I ain't gonna say they were like, no, you can't hang with us, because look, I'm Baptist and they're Kojic, non-denomination, you name it. And, these guys accepted me because of who I was and that I was willing to learn. I was willing to follow. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, I act a little slow when it comes to it sometimes, but I mean, they accepted me because of the humbleness I brought. Like, okay, man, because I tell Garen all the time, bro, I am not where I need to be, and he'd be like, yeah, nigga, you right, you ain't. It's funny, but it's true. But you know, I feel like nowadays, cats are out for themselves. Like, it ain't about filling the house no more. It's about showing off and everything. It's like, man, come on, really? It's about filling the house. I was watching some old drummers like whatchamacallit from the Spinners, how he used to just fill the house. Like, I watched my dad. Like, my dad doesn't do too much stuff. He fills the house at church, and like, that's where I'm trying to get to now. But chops are good. Chops are good. Runs are good on the organ or on the keys. But if it ain't blessed, it ain't nothing. Honest to God, truth. You can do it all day, learn every trick in the book, which you never will, because music is like technology. But if it ain't blessed, it ain't nothing. That's another thing, like, we need to get back to, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I noticed, like, back in the day, watching a whole lot of videos, like, these cats, like, seriously, like, dead on seriously, like, gave it to God. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I done slipped up, you know, killing on Sunday morning. ooh, that girl out there, who is that? I wonder what she doing at the church. I'm not even gonna lie on that. Like, I've been super guilty of that. And, it's something, we got to get back to, and that's giving God the glory. Because, when, like I said, when it ain't blessed, it ain't nothing. It's nothing when it's not blessed. And, um, oh, told y'all it's late. But, you know, we got to get back to setting the standards for these up and coming cats too, because even though some of them, a lot of them are better than, I know especially me, a lot better than a lot of us. These cats are, they will seriously like watch how you carry yourself, watch your attitude, watch how you take certain things. It's certain, because I ain't gonna lie, I have been guilty also. Just like sometimes, but it always goes back to, it could have been somebody else in my spot. You know, Somebody else could be here getting paid. Cause a lot of the gigs that I have, Lord knows, I know I shouldn't have had those gigs, but because of my humbleness and because, I ain't gonna lie, connects take you a long way too, but that's a different subject. But because of my humbleness and because of my love for music, guys will call me, "Hey man, what you doing, bro? You busy? You want to come out to the church workout? Da 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 da." Because when people call you, you know you're doing something for yourself, right? You're doing right by God by carrying yourself as a humble Christian, male, female, young women. I don't, no discriminating against, musicians, because women, it's a lot of cold, ignorant women musicians out there that's just killing it now. Like, what's her name? Coleman, beast on Kit, sick. Just Miss Shirley, she still got it. She taught my sister how to play keys. I wish I would have learned from her, but you know, I'm just still willing to learn, because the places I've been, and the things, that I've seen, you know, it's just nothing but God and the talent that He gave me, you know, that I was able to see those things, Like I said, like musicians, we got to get back to that humbleness, because I love being in the background, because being in the background will eventually bring you towards the light, like, dang, like, the singing was awesome, but who were those cats? Who was part of the band? Jesus, because I know, like, when Cam was here, no lie, everywhere. Not to even toot our horn, or like not even to toot his horn. Like, this dude killed. I love playing with Cam, Garen, Foots. These guys are great, and for me to be able to play with them, call them my big bros, it's an honor, because they don't call many people fam. They don't. But everybody, all musicians out in the world, if you're watching this, get back to that humbleness, man. Because I met one of my mentors, Calvin Rogers, and when I'm talking about, this cat was so humble towards me. I'm like, dude, you play for Marvin Sapp, Fred, you the MD for Fred Hammond. You could do, BT Sunday's Best with the snap of your fingers, bruh. But you so humble towards me. Hey man, you want a chair pulled out? Sit behind me, man. You got your sticks? All right, come on. This shout tune about to pop up. Come on. It's like, wow. When you meet somebody on the caliber of that trusting you, like, okay, I'm gonna let you play with my band. I play with these cats all the time. Follow them. It's like, it makes you work harder. To my babe, thank you for believing in me. You guys about to get ready to go to Dallas soon, so I'm gonna hit you guys up later. I'm gonna keep you posted on what's going on. probably coming to a city near you. Mike Woe Productions. You guys just, keep a new generation. Mike Womack, you know, the whole nine. Every, before I forget any names, I want to thank my mom and my dad, Garen, Darius, Wesley, Steve, Wallace Walker, Chris Wallace, Michael Fuller, Glenn Ladd, Foots, the whole nine. I want to thank everybody, because y'all all play a key part in me being a musician. I'm still growing, still in God. So pray for me, keep me in your prayers, be blessed. I'm out.